guys, so here we are finally with another video. It's been a while, we've been busy with other stuff, but as you can see, a lot of work's been happening on the truck, and it's obviously come a long way since the last video. So I'll just go ahead and jump right into it and show you everything that's been done. As you can see, the walls are on it now. We got the front cab over framed out and done and strengthened up, plenty of other stuff. So I'll just hop right into it and start showing you what we did. Alright, so as you can see, we have the walls on it. That's a big update since the last video. They're all in place and they've been squared out so everything's even back there and level with the truck frame and everything. We have these little screws just temporarily holding it on until we get the Phylon on and everything. What you're seeing now is just a paint. We wanted the walls to be as straight as possible and as level as possible after the last Phylon installed didn't come out too well. So the walls were sanded, bondoed, filled multiple times to get them as level as possible. And then we did a final coat of a marine fairing compound to make the entire wall as straight as possible and sanded, and then got a primer sprayed on it, as you can see. So now the walls are pretty much ready for when we're ready to put the Phylon on. But as you can see, this looks pretty good, and you could almost just paint right over that if you wanted to, but we have the Phylon and that was the plan. So that's where we're at with that. So here's our roughed-in cab petition. You can see our bathroom layout there, and then that rear wall, of course, and then this wall. This will be cut and shaped that helps give the roof a lot of structural integrity there, but that's just a rough shape. We'll probably have something along the lines of that or whatever to make it easy to go in and out. And then going in here, you can see we have this front portion is built. Let me see if I can get the insulation and everything. As you can probably see from that, this is framed out to have the large vent here. It's around like 18 by 14 inches or something like that, and it opens fully so that can act as a fire escape or whatever, just for nice nights and everything. And we've got this all framed up here. As you can see, we have the front window still going into the same spot. Everything's been secured from inside and outside to be super strong with some aluminum L channel. The wood for the main bed has all been epoxied to the fiberglass. And then this part right here is probably one of the parts that's like the most stressed in these overcab areas, and that's what you see usually end up sagging, and they put weight on the cab of the truck and everything. So what my dad did was put this 2x4 in, but then we put the aluminum L channel on there, and that's adhered to the 2x4, so that pretty much that wood is never gonna sag from weight with that piece of aluminum there. So you're not ever gonna have to really worry about this front overcab section sagging down like this one was and like so many other ones are. I'll show you what that looks like from the outside. So you can see we have that going screwed in from the outside here, and of course all these holes from the screws will be filled and sanded, and then the Phylon will be covering everything. But you can see up there where that's secured, and then there's your channel. So that's now super strong. You don't ever have to worry about the weight or anything pushing down, and this whole overcab section is mostly supported by the walls. None of it's actually like on the weight of the cab. side. The way my dad designed the walls here, we gained about 2 inches of interior headroom the way we have it done, and the wall basically is notched and fits down into it. You can kind of see what's going on there. So the ceiling and roof will be built and fall down into place once we have that all done. So like I said, I'm 6'1", and my head was basically scraping with the way it was prior to this. So we went ahead and did it this way, and like I said, gained about 2 inches of interior height, which is really nice, since that seems to be an issue with these trucks. And then we've got the front starting to come together here. This, you can see I started doing the interior flooring layout. Most of what I have marked here is true to what the original camper was for the layout. Basically, we're starting from the rear dinette because we were happy with the design of the dinette, so this is all accurate to the original dinette. You have your seats there. We'll have our removable table. That'll be a second bed. And then this is true to the original kitchen counter here. This is a cutout to the size of the Dometic sink I'm using. It's 16 by 16 inches, and that leaves us just a little bit of room there for your dish drying rack or whatever. And then the way we did the bathroom here, we obviously totally redesigned it from the original, which had the toilet was basically like right here, and then there was the shower. So we're doing more of a wet bath here. You can see the Thetford toilet is going to be right there, and that sits right on your pan. And then we'll have our wall here, and we're going to do like a little sliding screen door or whatever. But what we were able to gain with this design that we needed was a closet that's going to be here, full, obviously, interior height of the vehicle. So the original camper had the giant full-size refrigerator right here when you walked in, and that went to the full height of the truck. And we really didn't like that design because when you would walk into the truck, you were immediately faced with a huge wall there, and then the bathroom here, and it just made this feel very small to walk through. So we also aren't using that huge refrigerator anymore. So what we're gonna do is, basically, you can see here, this is your rear seat for your passenger side dinette, and this entire space is open to kitchen. So right here, roughly, is the size of the oven, and then everything here we have to work with is going to be open counter space. And it's not final yet, but we're thinking we're going to put one of the Dometic coolers underneath the counter here, which will go the full length of it. Hey guys, so that pretty much sums it up for this video. A lot of work's been done on it, and it's been a while since I've made a video or uploaded one, and I apologize for that, but hopefully it won't be as long till the next one. As far as the build, now that it's at the point that you see, we are framing out the roof. The roof is going to be framed and built basically off of the truck, and then once it's complete, it will be dropped right into place on the truck and screwed in, and then that's pretty much that for the roof. And we will then start working on interior cabinetry. We've got some exciting things planned, so I'm happy for that, and thanks for watching. If you like the video, I'd appreciate a like on it and a subscribe, whatever. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and thanks. See you guys.